Yay! So finally, Patch Notes 3.8 are here, and along with that, today I would like to introduce to you a very special guest on our channel.
Hi, I'm Net Marble, and I'm here to take all your money, agents.
So guys, I'm definitely going to spend money on this hot guy right here because he's the best casino in town. So Nevma will take my money because Black Panther doesn't only bring 3 new characters and doesn't only bring 3 new uniforms, but it also brings a lot of crystal grab because you're not only getting a new character whose whose uniform is also there along with her and him, because there are 2 characters who are also getting uniforms along with them, and you're also getting the very new deluxe package.
For uniform.
Exactly. It's not only about a character right now. Now it's also a uniform. So you please keep spending money. I don't know what should I make out of it. Should I be really mad about it or not? Because right now I am very much surprised and happy with the very first character that we're going to be talking about, and that is
Shuri. And yes, she is a sweet type character, and for the first time, Netmarble has mentioned the type in the Mobirum forum for the English users as well.
So congratulations,
Congratulations,
finally.
yeah, that's a big deal for us, right, Phoebe?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Osiris, get started with Shuri now.
Yeah, her leadership is pretty crappy. All speed increase, we don't need that, but okay, we cannot do anything now. Her 4-star passive is really impressive because in ABX we require tunes for Speed Day who can ignore the dodge rate for the Frost Beast. And yes, she's having a native ignore dodge by 30%, so I think that she can make a decent score. I don't think she can overcome Quicksilver, but yes, she would be a great support character for Quicksilver as her tier 2 passive.
But actually, I think that, if you have seen the trailer that Netmarble has released for this new update, you'll see one of the skills of Shuri is actually an iframe, which is pretty much similar to the 4th skill of Quicksilver. So that is a question now. Will Quicksilver get replaced, or will she be a self-sufficient character? So we're gonna see that in the new update.
Yeah, and what do you guys think? Is Phoebe right, or I'm the one who's always right? I'm right, yeah.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah. So her skills, I don't know whether her first skill is an iframe or not, but if you see her skill number 2, then in skill number 5, you are getting 3 seconds and 2 seconds of stun respectively. And I think if she's getting a iframe in her first skill along with these stunts, she could be a great character for AC and for Shadowlands. And then you're getting a self buff, and if you see in this skill,
Petrification.
yeah, she is having a self buff and she is decreasing all damage received by 45% for 5 seconds. So I think this skill could deal a decent amount of damage, and after casting this skill you will take a lot less damage than usual. So this might help her in survivability. And then at the last we are having 5 seconds of immunity in her 5th skill, and this skill also has 3 seconds of stun. So now we have to see whether the stun is getting wasted in the 5 seconds of immunity, or it is applied after or before the immunity. We'll see after the update has been rolled out. And in skill number 4 we are getting 20% of bleed damage. That's really sad because bleed damage cannot be applied to the world bosses, but yes, at AC and at not ABX, but at Shadowlands this might help you a lot.
Okay, now it is turn for the next boss here, and that is Ulysses Claw. I am pretty much excited about this character because he's getting a few things which appear to be a little bit similar to Cable. So, no, I'm not saying he will be replacing Cable, but I am... Yes, he will not be replacing Cable, but... I mean, that's what I think, but...
Yeah, that's what we think.
Yeah, that's what we think.
Yeah.
So, if you talk about the leadership of Ulysses, what you can see is that he is increasing the critical rate by 3%, but this is only for, 1-star leadership. So, this is going to be pretty good if we look at it, because critical rate is generally low. As we, keep expanding our cards, it keeps getting better. So this will be a benefit to this character. Talking about the 4-star passive skill of him, that is marketing skill, I think he's pretty much similar to me. I am totally good in marketing, and it looks like this guy's also a
That's a lie.
marketer.
That's a lie. She's not
So
good.
so we're gonna shop stuff together, you lazy. So
What
his
about me?
Can I do the patch notes?
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So he's having this is something very interesting I just saw. He has a tier 1 passive, and that is a critical damage increase by 30%, and then he also has a tier 2 passive.
So when he is a tier 1, his 4-star passive will be applied to himself, and when he is a tier 2, his 4-star passive will be applied to the whole team.
So that is pretty much beneficial. So I think this character is worth and required to be taken to tier 2, because not only that, in his tier 2 passive skill, he gets an ignore target dodge rate by 20%, and this is very much important in ABX, and critical damage increase and crit rate increase. So this is overall a critting character, crit damage, crit rate. That's pretty good. And not only that, it will also enhance the effect of skill marketing. That is this one, which you can see on top. That is a 4-star passive skill. Coming over to the active skills over here, the first skill that you can see is Sonic Cannon, which is also bringing about a stun. Oh, as you guys can see, you will either see energy damage or physical damage of energy attack. This character is primarily an energy attacking character, and he is dealing energy attack, or energy damage or physical damage, a percentage of the energy attack. So when you will be working with this character, make sure you're working on the energy attacking aspect. Okay, so with Sonic Cannon, we're getting a stun of 2 seconds, and in Mysterious Supporter, you're getting a guard of 5 hits for 5 seconds. This is when it is at level 1, so make sure you upgrade this. And not only that, you're also getting a summon, so that seems pretty much interesting to me. Moving over to the next one, that is explosive speeding. You're getting a burn damage, and the reason I was saying it's a bit similar to Cable is because the burn damage that a blast character is dealing, which is pretty amazing to me, that is not something you observe all the time. So he gets a 30% burn damage increase. So I am excited for Ulysses Claw. Let's see how this is gonna roll out. And also, guys, Ulysses Claw is available from the biometric selectors that you get from, I guess, Shadowlands. So
Yup, Shadowlands.
so definitely go over and do that. And now we'll move over to Killmonger.
So as you can see, Killmonger is a combat character. He is super villain in the game, and yes, in the movie as well. So his leadership might be pretty useful for, I think, Alliance Conquest, but I don't think a particular use of this leadership on Shadowlands or any other game mode, because the damage output from other characters are really insane. So his tier 2 passive, decrease physical damage received by 55%. Okay, so when you're facing, I think, Wolverine or any other character, you will take less damage because now you have decreased physical damage received by 55%,
But
and that's
just a
really
second.
cool.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
actually wanted to say that if you'll just look, I think that Netmarble hired a nursery kid to write some spellings, because the decrease spelling is really
Oh.
good, and not only that, the damage is not damage. I'm sorry, is damage. Okay, it's decareses physical damage.
Let me say it. So his 4-star passive is really good because it will decrease the physical damage received by 55%, and that's really cool.
And not only that, if you look at the tier 2 passive, it is increases damage dealt.
Man, Netmarble, you need some serious employee for writing this shit.
Okay, continue, Cyrus.
So yeah, his tier 2 passive is really impressive because yes, you are getting a bump to your damage whenever you're facing a superhero type character. So it is similar to the uniform bonus that you get from Yellow Jacket, and yet it is embedded to this character as this is his tier 2 passive. So yes, I think that this character might be of great use during ACs and Shadowland. I would love to test this character at tier 2 on AC to see the damage output. And for the rest of the skill, as you can see, this character is a physical attack character. So whenever you're building him, get physical attack Urus and the other Urus depending upon your build. And yes, I think you should build him for AC. We'll test him and we'll see whether he is worth for AC or he's really good at Shadowland or any other game mode. So moving on to the next skill. Skill number 1 and 2, I don't know. They have not written whether it is an iframe or not, but I'm expecting any one of these skills to be an iframe because that's what happens usually. And his third skill is really good because you are decreasing the defense of the enemy character by 500 for 10 seconds, and it is giving you an all speed buff of 20% for 8 seconds. So speed buff is not that great, but yes, you're getting it, so you cannot do anything. Then we have applies to enemy, the fourth skill. It will applies to enemy and it will decrease the speed of the enemy character by 20% for 5 seconds. And I think this can be really useful whenever you're playing Shadowland and AC, because now the character will have a slower speed and you can cast various attacks because you're not affected by them. And for the last skill, you're having 2 seconds of stun, and the damage output value seems to be pretty nice, 117% of physical attack. So we'll test him and we'll let you know what this character is up to.
I really hate the hawkers in the back, but let's just try to ignore them. Also, Uso, I guess you missed out on the stun that you're getting in the fifth skill. Oh, guy, get out! We're making a video. Okay, now let's get started with the uniform. So, as I said, it is a pretty much crystal grab update because not only do you get a
She looks
deluxe
beautiful,
package.
right?
Yeah, she is beautiful and insane. She's a warrior. She's a warrior like me.
She's princess, babe. She's princess.
What do you mean? I'm not a princess?
You are a princess.
Yeah, so we're talking about Shuri over here. So guys, the only problem is why I was saying it's a crystal grab update is because this update has arrived pretty much like Watcher. So Watcher not only came as a new character, but also got a uniform, and the same as with Shuri. But a good part is that you can get her from the buy selector, so that seems pretty much exciting to me, and hopefully I'll just get her up really fast. So her uniform bonus is that you know, when you'll be using output enhancement, it will, you know, give you super armor and all defense, and other than that it will also enhance the skill of Panther God's protection, and also the best part that you've been waiting for, and the reason why this uniform should not be missed. Do not do this mistake because, you know, till now we have Valkyrie and Phil Coulson for speed and combat day respectively. Oh, sorry, for combat and blast day. And now,
no restriction day as well.
And no restriction day as well. But now we're also getting Shuri, who will be, you know, very much useful after this uniform because she will be getting a decreased damage received from supervillain increase from 25 to 35%. So it's a 10% buff over there. And the increased damage dealt to supervillain type from 35% to 45%. Again, another damage increase. So this is a must buy uniform. So if you are sad that you cannot invest in a deluxe package, though I don't think it will be that big in crystals, but even if you're not able to, then do not forget to buy this uniform.
Yeah, she will definitely help you bump your score with Quicksilver at ABXP Day.
Now talking about this bad boy, Black Panther, which I am...
He looks badass.
Yeah, he does look badass, and I think I want to spank his ass. That is because he's coming as a deluxe package.
But I love the detail on his uniform.
Yes, his details are very nice. If you've seen him in the trailer, I was pretty much shocked. I loved the trailer. I really loved the trailer this time. And actually, I was thinking to do, you know, a kind of reaction to the trailer, but I thought it's not something very important, so I thought to skip that out. But anyways, let's move over to the uniform bonus. He's getting a super armor and all defense increased by 50%. That's pretty good. But other than that, the most important thing is that it will enhance the effect of Skill Predator Frenzy. And if you've seen in the trailer, his attacks look so much similar to Wolverine right now, or X-23. So many claws hitting people. So, I mean, 2 claws hitting many times to people.
Happens.
So, Yeah, it happens. I'm pretty much pumped about the update though. So this is a very good uniform because, well, you're getting a 45% chance when attacking that you will hit enemies and, apply 40% bleed damage to them opposed to 30% before, and get a crit damage increase by 10%.
But the bleed damage cannot be applied to all bosses, so that this limits the applicability of this uniform.
But if you'd actually look at him, I think he's supposed to be pretty good, pretty meta after his uniform.
Yeah, I think the
So
bleed damage would really help on Shadowlands.
that will help in Shadowland because Black Panther already has a bleed. But you know, let's see how it goes after the uniform. If the uniform is going to be priced high, I think he should pay more. But here we have Eric Killmonger, and more than Black Panther, I don't know. Am I just drawn to villains or what? This guy looks more badass than
Yeah,
anything else. I love this guy. I don't know. I just love villains. Okay, don't blame me. Okay, so
villainous person.
yeah, I'm villain from my heart. Sorry. So we're moving over to Eric Killmonger,
You should
and
buy this uniform as well because it will change his passive from physical to all damage received by 55%, and that's really good.
because now you can protect against energy type characters, and unfortunately, guys, he's a paywall. But and all to my F2P bros out there, rest in peace. But I think the uniform and the character is worth buying. All paywalls are turning out to be pretty good. Luna Snow, well, she's not exactly a paywall. I mean, yeah, she is
She
a
is paywall.
paywall, but you did get some of her to experience. I just hope you get some of Eric Killmonger to experience too, because
Yeah.
I don't want to miss out on this bad guy.
I
So
think this guy would be in the epic quest. Oh, not the epic quest, the legendary battle.
yes. So the legendary battle is opening up for Black Panther, and that is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's pretty good to look at, but unfortunately, it's very infuriating. The only reason I'm saying that is because now you have two modes in the Black Panther legendary battle.
The normal and the extreme.
And the extreme sucks because for that you need to get Black Panther's uniform
And
and
for that, you need to buy that.
deluxe package, and
Yes.
that means a lot of crystals, guys. I don't know how this is gonna turn out to be. I don't know. I'm just trying not to get mad already. I don't
I'm
know.
hoping that they won't charge us many crystals for this dealer's pack, or even if they're charging too much of crystals, I hope we are getting something good from the pack rather than just the uniform.
Yeah, guys. I just hope it's pretty good. I just hope. I don't want to get mad already. So, if you guys are wondering why am I I'm actually pretty much stuck. I'm pretty much stuck over here right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move over to the next thing that I want to talk about, and that is daily
Daily
trivia.
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 Yeah.
So, I don't know. Okay, so now I don't only give, exams and quizzes in my college. Now I will also give quizzes in the game. So, thank
But
you
it's fine
for
if you are getting good rewards. For
that.
just answering questions, that's completely fine.
It's actually written its basic rewards, guys, and it's written additional rewards depending on if your answer is correct or not, but it will be basic rewards. You can earn basic rewards. Look at that.
We do have additional rewards.
Yeah, but it's written basic rewards and additional rewards.
So you will get additional rewards if you answer them correctly.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Gear Up Kit. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's move over to the next thing, which is the new boosters that we're getting. And I never thought I will be needing it, but looks like
Yeah.
I will buy it because antimatter is the last thing that I need in the world. Premium antimatter booster. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know. Okay, right. Oh, hey, Ugandan Knuckles. Yes,
Do you know the way?
yeah, I know the way. I know the way. Okay, there was something I was looking at which I am not able to find right now. I actually looked into this, guys, that okay, I'll just scroll to the top first. So, now you'll be able to grind, your crystals right into the processor lab for making stuff as if already other things were not enough.
That's bad.
That's really heartbreaking because no, I don't only earn 25 crystals daily, which should be increased. I just go and throw it out into the processor now. That's what I do. I'm not that really big of a, pay
Whale.
to play
Whale.
player.
It's
Yeah,
whale.
I'm not a whale. I'm a baby fish, okay? Swimming in the huge ocean of, crystal graphite marble.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
And I'm done being a fish. So, I'm not gonna go for the processor. I advise you not to go for the processor. But that is all today that we have for you.
One thing more. Now you will also be getting a pack for boost points.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. So
Yeah.
now you can also get a pack for boost points, which will be working on a monthly basis. So,
Yeah. Something
so
similar to the Tony Stark stash pack.
yeah, that means another money grab thing. Never mind it, Marble. We still love you.
Yeah.
So guys, that is all we have for you today, and we'll meet you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.